Welcome back here courtside at James Madison. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance post-game show. Farm Bureau Insurance, get the membership advantage. Patriots get a win tonight, 82-71 over the Dukes. They get to 6-1 in conference play. And we're joined here courtside by Mike Morrison on the day. 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. No turnovers in 28 minutes. That's got to make you pretty happy, Mike. No turnovers.
Glad that's going down every game. Hope we can keep it at 0.
Mike, talk a bit, if you will, today. The intensity. I mean, I don't recall seeing a game in a while where you guys have been that intense for 40 minutes. You watch the communication. I told Bill, and if you recall this, early in the first half, there was I can't remember if it was a timeout or a dead ball. I watched you call the other team members together and tell them to get together. You were pulling the guys into huddles. I mean, the intensity, the communication today, as well as I've seen it on the season.
Just wanted to make sure we kept our energy up because that's what started it all. We basically, watching them on tape, we saw how good they were offensively. Like Wells, great scorer, Bulls, great scorer, and a lot of shooters all over the place. And seeing them score like that really got us like, okay, we got to really dig in if we're going to win this game. With them being our rivals and all on their home court, great crowd. So that's what really gave us all the energy. And I was just trying to make sure everybody keeps it up.
Talk about that taking on Bulls. I mean, he ended up with some pretty good numbers, 15 points, 5 rebounds, but that's 8 points under his average points and half the total that he usually gets rebounding, and you also forced him into 4 turnovers. But what kind of challenge? The first time you've seen this guy, but he played at Texas A&M, so he's certainly not a rookie. What kind of challenges does he present?
And when I seen him on tape, he was just running people over, dunking on people, blocking shots. He's a real good player, cool guy. I was talking to him a little bit out there. He's a real cool guy, but he's very talented. So really, I just try to keep it out of his hands. And when he got it, just try to play solid defense. He still scored some tough buckets, but nothing came too easy for him today.
He was a cool guy until 2 p.m., and at that point he became foe, and we had to win this game. So using today kind of as a springboard, I don't know what you guys – I mean, obviously you're going to look at tape of this game, but I don't know what you can possibly take from this game as a coaching staff and they go, okay, we've got to work on this, we've got to work on that. This was a blueprint to me, and Bill and I talked about this. If this team plays like this, you guys become super hard to beat in the conference.
Well, that's exactly what we got to work on, though. We got to continue with the consistency. That's what Coach L keeps telling us. Continue to play consistently. We got 5 out of 7 road games, I believe. So we got to keep it up. We got to come out with this energy again.
Was there a conversation about the balance on offense? I look up and down the stat sheet. Cornelius took 9 shots. Long took 9 shots. Isaiah took 9 shots. You and Ryan both took 7. And you're starting 5. That's pretty good balance.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if it's a conversation. It's just, the conversation was get to the CAA and pitch it. You help get the teammates open and stuff. So everybody's been getting pretty much good at that. We're getting a lot easier looks and a lot more shots to fall. We scored 81 tonight, 82. 82. So getting a lot more shots to fall.
Even before Bowles obviously got into the early foul trouble, you had an opportunity to see him on game tape, etc. I don't know if from that you get an assessment as to whether he could or couldn't stop your low post moves. But we talked about this a couple games ago. Continually, you just look like you're getting better and better on that low block. And what I anticipated here today, quite frankly, you didn't do it. But a couple times here, elbow extended, you looked like you were going to let one go.
I think about it and I think about this. What's going to be the result? The result's going to be Coach L had me right next to him.
But you're going glass half empty. You got to go glass half full. Glass half full says you make that shot, and you don't even have to have a conversation with the coach.
I make it, I still get yelled at. That's not what you want you doing right now. So.
Nice to get a couple of that runouts and the great pass from Andre Cornelius to you on the run out. Now, were you looking for it the whole way? Because he had looked off here to Tate and had everybody, I think, in the building looking to Tate, and then you streaked through the middle and got the dunk.
Yeah, once he got it, we both made eye contact, and I just looked up the court and just dead sprinted. And he looked him off long enough for me to get it and then finish it.
Let me ask you this. It's amazing when you do it, and I think every time it happens, I think I hit Bill or punch Bill or something because when I see you coming into the basket, it's like dunk written all over. But I've also seen players who are athletic like you who lay the ball up. And you've seen those type of players as well in which they just won't finish. You look like to me when you catch a basketball, I don't care who's coming, I'm going to put you in the poster.
That's my game plan. Growing up, my brother played with Morrison, so I got to see him a lot in high school, AAU, and I seen how he just finished on people. Ever since then, I've just been trying to emulate him, and it's not there yet, nowhere near that.
It's gonna get better.
I just like getting to the rim.
Oh, okay.
You're
doing a good job with it.
Thank you.
Well, Mike, congratulations. Great win for you guys tonight. You will be on top of the standings for another day, and you head up to New York with the challenge against Hofstra here coming up.
Now, I got to tell you, if we get to Hofstra and you start laying the basketball up, this whole post-game radio thing going to be different.
Attacking, okay. That big guy blocked my dunk twice last game. I got to get him back. I'm still thinking about that.
You'll have that opportunity.
Hopefully.
All right, appreciate it. Mike Morrison joins us here courtside. We'll take a look at the final numbers here as the Patriots get the victory 82-71, and they get to 6-1 in the conference, Rick.
Blowing a team out. But today, again, it's like this is the team we've been waiting to see, and I hope it's not just a teaser, but just, kind of an example of better things to come.
Yeah, I enjoy these type of wins more than the 52-49.
Yeah,
right. A win's a win, but I like a little offense in my victories.
If I'm sitting here and my shirt's stuck to me because I'm sweating, that game's too close.
Very good. All right, final numbers here from this one. Madison ends up shooting 50% on the day, 27-54, but 4 of 12 from behind the arc, just 33%. 13 of 15 from the free throw line. They are one of the best free throw shooting teams in the conference. And that was 86.7%. 27 rebounds in the contest, 9 of those on the offensive glass. They end up with 15 assists, 7 of those by Pierre Curtis, and 12 turnovers, no blocks, 4 steals in the contest. Leading scorer Julius Wells, 21 in the game, 15 points for Denzel Bowles, and 13 for Pierre Curtis. 4 apiece for Darren White and Trevon Flores, and off the bench, Alani Dofe had 9 points and 6 rebounds, and Ben Louis 5 points and 3 rebounds before fouling out. For the Patriots, 28 of 53, 53%, 7 of 18 from deep, 39%, and 19 of 25, 76% in the ball game. 26 rebounds, 7 of those on the offensive glass, all 7 of those coming in the second half. 17 assists, all from the starting 5, and just 10 turnovers in the ballgame, 2 blocks and 6 steals. Leading scorer today, Cam Long, tying a career high with 24. He was 10 of 12 from the free throw line and 6 of 9 from the field with a couple of threes. Andre Cornelius, what a game for him. 7 of 9 total, 3 of 5 from behind the arc, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and 34 minutes of play. 10.6 rebounds, 4 assists for Ryan Pearson, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, a career high for Mike Morrison in assists, and also 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists for Isaiah Tate in the ball game, and some pretty good defense overall by the Patriots as well. Even though Madison shoots 50%, they got stops when they needed to get stops.
And the 50% also is attributed to the latter part of the game in which they were getting some easy scores, obviously. But you mentioned the season-high assist for Mike Morrison. That's attributed to his understanding of where the defense is coming from. We've talked so many times about how players opposing would sneak up behind him and jar the ball loose. You don't see that happening right now. Mike Morrison, 1, has become a better threat with the ball in his hand, and then 2, he knows exactly where the defense is coming from, and he's making the right pass.
At the end of the day, the Patriots will be on top of the standings, whether it's just with Northeastern or whether Old Dominion and William & Mary will join them. That remains to be seen. Old Dominion will tip off with Drexel in Norfolk at 7 p.m., and just down the road, Hofstra will be at William & Mary also at 7 p.m. But for right now, the Patriots and the Huskies of Northeastern sit on top of the standings at 6-1. Madison falls to 2-5 into a tie with North Carolina Wilmington. Georgia State and Hofstra are both 2-4. They could fall back to 2-5 by the end of the day as well.
Well, the good thing about it is that, and I go back to what my good friend and colleague Bill Rohland said to me, if you guard home court and get some wins on the road, that's half the formula. The Patriots have another opportunity with a game upcoming at Hofstra to add to that.
Yeah, 2 road wins already in the conference play. You got to feel pretty good about where you're sitting now at 6-1. All right, that's going to do it for us today. Got to thank our on-site engineer, Jeff O'Beer, also our guys back in the studio, keeping us on track today. For my partner, Rick Wilson, Patriots pick up a road win here at James Madison. They win it 82-71. I'm Bill Rohland. You've been listening to George Mason Basketball on the Leffler Sports Radio Network.